Did you know shoplifting is basically legal in San Francisco?
Yes. If you steal less than $1,000, police do nothing. It's a 100% discount coupon. But if I forget to turn on my blinker,
Boom.
massive ticket. Apparently, a blinker is more dangerous than robbery. And have you noticed? If someone has a giant nose ring, we don't need to ask. We all know who they voted for. It's not me.
Hello, it's me.
Studies show 25% of liberals are on medication for mental illness. That is very scary because it means the other 75% are running around totally untreated.
Science is officially canceled. A guy named Bob, 6'5", huge beard, puts on a swimsuit and destroys the women's swim team. The radical left says, so stunning and brave. The poor girls get flattened, and Bob gets a gold trophy. A total disaster. A guy breaks into your house at 2 a.m. Ski mask, crowbar, the whole thing. He climbs through your window and slips on your kitchen floor. He twists his little ankle. Do they arrest him? No. The judge says, excuse me, where is your yellow wet floor sign? They sue you. You have to pay for his therapy. It's a disgrace. The politicians screaming to defund the police. They have 20 armed guards. They take a SWAT team just to go get a cappuccino. But if that same robber comes back to your house, they tell you to call a social worker. Good luck with that. For thousands of years, we had men and we had women. Very simple. Now, the radical left says men can get pregnant. They don't even use the word mother anymore. They call them birthing people. Excuse me, my mother was a great woman, not a birthing person. They are completely out of their minds. The radical left puts up a tiny plastic sign that says no guns, and they think the criminals care. A bad guy with an AK-47 walks up, sees the sign, and says, oh no, it's illegal. I guess I have to go home. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The only people unarmed are the good guys. China is building hypersonic missiles. Russia is building submarines. And what is our military focused on? Pronouns. They want our soldiers to ask the enemy for their preferred pronouns before they shoot. Excuse me, Mr. Terrorist, are you a he, a she, or a they before I blow you up? It's a total joke. We are going to have the most inclusive defeat in history. Remember plastic bags? Beautiful, strong plastic bags that could carry a bowling ball? Now, they give us weak paper. One drop of rain and your groceries are on the sidewalk. They say it's for the planet, but paper comes from trees. So we cut down forests for bags that last 5 minutes. Bring back plastic. Save the trees. Liberal logic is amazing. They give you a paper cup to save the turtles. Nice. But look at the top. A giant plastic lid. More plastic in the lid than 10 straws. But I have to drink from wet cardboard? It's disgusting. Liberals love their electric cars. They scream, zero emissions. I am saving the world. But I have a question. Where do you think the electricity comes from? Magic? It comes from coal. Beautiful, clean coal and natural gas. So you are driving a coal-powered car with a very long extension cord.
They say abortion is not murder. It's just health care. But if you hurt a pregnant woman, the law calls it double homicide, 2 people. So is it a baby or a clump of cells? Pick one. Liberals love gender reveal parties. I love parties too. But wait, how can you reveal the gender if the baby hasn't decided what it is yet? Very rude to assume. A mother can leave because she doesn't want responsibility. Brave. But if a father leaves, straight to prison. They scream about the gender pay gap, but then say gender isn't real. So who is getting paid less? The imaginary people? Did you see the new California survey on the border crisis? 30% of people said it's a disaster. The other 70% replied, no es un problema, amigo. I agree, illegals absolutely deserve the right to vote as long as they do it back home. They say illegals are the secret weapon for our economy. Weird. Why didn't that weapon work for their own countries? Liberals say, keep the Bible out of classrooms. It's anti-science. Next sentence. By the way, men can have babies. Taking your kids to Sunday school is called brainwashing, but taking them to see a drag queen show, that's called quality education. I was listing extinct creatures today: T-Rex, dodos, mammoths, and a normal white family in a commercial. Listen closely. If your toddler pretends to be a pirate, you give them a toy sword. You don't amputate their leg. Science is their god for everything until you ask, what is a woman? Suddenly, biology leaves the chat. Let me get this straight. White men are the enemy unless they wave the rainbow flag. Then you claim to support black folks right until they vote Republican. You cheer for open borders just as long as the migrants don't end up in your backyard. You scream ban guns, but you're totally fine with the government keeping all their weapons. You despise capitalism, yet you demand every big company put up a pride logo in June. You say slavery is evil, but somehow you hate the very party Lincoln built to end it. We say gender is a spectrum, but suddenly biology matters when it comes to hormone therapy. You want to take away guns to save the kids, but you fight for abortion to end them before they're born.
Get this. We spend $150 billion caring for illegals, but liberals scream that $10 billion for a wall is too expensive. Math doesn't add up. They say 20 million illegals boost our economy. If that's true, why didn't they fix their own economy first? If asking for ID is racist, then buying beer, driving a car, or getting on a flight must be hate crimes too, right? Think about it. Cheat your way into a university. You go to prison. Cheat your way across the border. Congratulations. You get free tuition. They call America the most racist place on earth. Okay, then why is the whole world lining up to move here? I was actually trapped in a woman's body once, Toes, until I was born.
I've got a good point, Mr. President.
Let's hear it, Elon.
Parts don't define gender. Why does chopping them off affirm it?
So I can't have a say on abortion because I lack a uterus, yet I can still be a woman without one. Liberals want to raise the minimum wage, but they also want illegal immigrants coming in to work the fields for pennies. To everyone I triggered in 2025, work on yourselves a bit so I don't trigger you again in 2026.